Gotta make another couple $100,000 a month. Know I can do it, I just gotta stay in the hunt. Grab some snacks and some fluids and a couple hands of blunts. I play through the fourth quarter, I don't play in the punt. Gotta make another couple $100,000 a month. Watch me, know I can do it, I just gotta stay in the hunt. Grab some snacks.
All right. Did you miss me? Listen, I'm not going to be here too long. This is just the episode to let you know I'm back. Had to take a little time off, reformatting the show, something that I think people might like even more than what they already like. Still going to periodically be bringing in multiple entrepreneurs and business owners. Because, they're not always the same. A business owner is not always an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur is entrepreneur is typically a business owner of multiple businesses. Usually an entrepreneur, you can leave and come back and your business is still going. A business owner, self-employed, especially a solo entrepreneur, if you stop working, the money stop flowing. And definitely, I am of the latter. I'm self-employed. If I stop working, the money stop coming. And what happened with me, man, I lost one of my, I'm not going to necessarily say lost because it was a decision that I made, but hold on, let me think. Was it man? See, and that's the thing. I don't even recall. But it was so long ago. It seems like so long ago. But definitely, you get so used to having X amount of clients and X amount of clients bringing you X amount of revenue dollars. And if one of your clients is responsible or contributes to 50% plus of your revenue, that's cool, but I definitely recommend, especially if they contributing even more than that, 60, 70, 80%. But even if it's just at 50% of your revenue, you better start thinking about contingencies. Because what happens is, if for whatever reason, either that client changes their business model or maybe differences in opinions on how you should move, then you might have a client that's trying to dictate how you move and how you operate. And if a client is responsible, if you're a business owner, self-employed, even if you're not self-employed, you can have a bunch of people. That makes it even worse. Because then you definitely might be beholden to whatever they say. But if a client is somebody that's responsible for a majority of your revenue, and don't let them know that they are. Because, if that's happening for real, if you're self-employed and one of your clients is responsible for a majority of your revenue, you definitely don't want them to know that. Because when a client is responsible for a majority of their revenue and they know that they're responsible for a majority of your revenue, what's to stop them from dictating your moves as if you're actually still an employee of someone else? I'd rather be self-employed than an employee of someone else, because self-employed is cool. Hey, listen, I love it. I make my own schedule, but guess what happens when I'm not working? I'm not making money. So definitely, one of the moves is to switch over from self-employed to entrepreneur, and what that means is you might just have the one company right now, and you may be investing in other companies, because what happens is, as a self-employed person, you are working for yourself. Then what you do is you are to establish systems, right? if this happens, then I do this. If this happens, then I do this. Then I do this. Then I do this. Then I do this. Then you bring people on and teach them that system, the system that you've proven. And then as you teach them that system, then they teach other people your system, because you've proven that it works. And then as you are explaining the system to someone else, you start figuring out the parts in your system that you just do automatically. You don't even realize. Then that's when you go back and you update your SOPs, your standard operating procedures, because that's a live document. And what that means, what a live document means is you don't just make this document, then it's set in stone forever. No, you're not only willing to change it, you know that it has to change. It will change, but that system will work great for a long time before you have to just tweak it just a little bit. They'll tweak it here, tweak it there, tweak it here, tweak it there. So you teach that other person your system because it's all written down. And then that person teaches other people your system. And then of those people who know your system, you get project managers, you get process managers. And now you can go away for a month and come back and your business is still running good. And then once you have your system straight and everything's working good, money's coming in, then that's when you invest in other people's systems. That means invest in other people's businesses, or go and start another business from the ground up and create new systems and do the same thing over again. And guess what? Once you have those systems in place and once you have people working with you, things are working automatically without your day-to-day hands-on micro managing, and you're investing in other people's systems. Guess what? Now you're an entrepreneur. Guess what I'm working on becoming? Guess what I'm almost there at? So that's why I took a little break. But I'm not going to hold you too long. This is just something to let you know that I'm back. Tell your mama, tell your friends, tell all your kins. This is Randolph Love, and this is the Entreprenudist Podcast.
Gotta make another couple $100,000 a month. Know I can do it, I just gotta stay in the hunt. Grab some snacks and some fluids and a couple hands of blunts. I play through the fourth quarter, I don't play in the punt. Gotta make another couple $100,000 a month. Watch me know I can do it, I just gotta stay in the hunt. Grab some snacks and some fluids and a couple hands of blunts. I play through the fourth quarter, I don't play in the punt. Watch me son. If words to cut, I got lots of swords. I'm old school like a harpsichord. I'm no fool, I'm with the gods and lords. A cold brew that's quality hops, of course. This for the crews that's tired of mopping the floors. If you still with the carrots and sticks, all of the merits and tricks, the clock punches and free lunches when you coming on Sundays. I'm sorry, my dudes, this song ain't for you. Just keep on working till you eating angel food. I'll come home and crank on the news. This for the creeds with the LLCs, yeah. The board of directors that make the directors, yeah. The sole proprietors that pray for protection, and the ones with the solid business plans that's looking like cake to investors. You do a disservice when you wait for perfection. That picture doesn't exist, but doesn't dismiss. I insist, as you miss it, you fix it, you get it. Wise words I once heard from a seasoned detective. Things a little different once you change your perspective. Look at me now, gotta make another couple $100,000 a month. Know I can do it, I just gotta stay in the hunt. Grab some snacks and some fluids and a couple hands of blunts. I play through the fourth quarter, I don't play in the punt. Watch me stun. Oh yeah. Watch me stun.
It's the Entreprenudist Podcast. Place to hear real entrepreneurs and business owners bear it all.
I barely go to school, was too impatient with it. But they said I had to do it, I'm a fake was finished. Man, that's nothing, I start a company and take percentage. Now I got 40 acres in the mule with inflation with it. Use all the hating, that's the fuel, and don't break till you finish. If you break, you ain't finished. Just treat it like a comma when it's breaking the sentence. Repentance. Wise words I once heard from a carpenter's apprentice. Things a I can do it, I